Lady LeLe back with another video, and today's video is going to be an office talk with Lady LeLe. I'm getting ready for my birthday, so I'm looking to do some fun videos like birthday hauls, blogs, and all that good stuff. So I'm going to get this serious stuff out the way so you can enjoy the birthday celebration. So anyway, with my office talk, we're going to go lighthearted and we're going to shift. So we're going to get the formalities out the way. So the first things first, Kevin Hart. You all know that stuff hit the fan last week, the last few weeks. There was a video that came out about Kevin Hart that showed Kevin Hart with a woman inappropriately, and apparently this has led to this woman wants to be doing extortion, or the woman not in the video, but it's been put up to put Kevin Hart under extortion, trying to get some money, trying to get a come up out of this, which led him to produce a I'm sorry apology on social media. Since all this stuff has happened, Kevin Hart was last seen out with his wife Aniko having lunch, and I guess all is well. Apparently, they're supposed to be getting ready for their Hakuna Matata's baby shower. They're getting ready for this high-priced Lion King style baby shower. So yeah, apparently Kevin Hart is working with the FBI agents, with FBI, and they finna subpoena everybody involved, and it's finna be a bunch of lawsuits and whatnot. Yeah, so a lot of people are saying they don't feel sorry for Nico because when his side piece when he was married to his first wife, and they're saying pretty much that they figured she know what she got herself into because of the situation, how she came into the situation. Pretty much once a cheater, always a cheater. They saying she's gonna stick around because this baby she's gonna have is a cash cow. It's not gonna stop Kevin Hart from getting millions, from being in movies and doing shows. So yeah, my thing is, it is what it is. How you get them is how the same way you can lose them. So you gotta be careful. But from the looks of it, they're gonna move forward. Good luck to them. Yeah. Going back to Kenneka Jenkins, and I know everybody said they are so tired of this story. Sorry for the family, but really tired of the story. So apparently, the funeral has been set for this upcoming Saturday, September 30th. Apparently, it's supposed to have been on Thursdays, but there's been a number of reasons. One reason, I guess the mother was saying she was trying to, get some funding because, they say funerals on Saturdays cost more than a funeral would on Thursday. Another issue about the funeral was the fact that a church denied the family the option to have their service at their particular church location. It's a church on the west side of Chicago, and they pretty much told Kenneka's mother that they cannot have the service there because they are not a member there. Now, here's my thing. Everybody don't go to church, unfortunately. And, I'm a Christian. I regularly attend church. I believe in God. And I'm not one to ridicule what people don't do. There's a lot of people that don't go to church. There's people who don't believe in God. And, hey, that's them. I'm not saying, they're wrong, they're bogus or whatnot. But I still believe that despite of, the church is the beacon of the community, especially with black churches. Black churches, if you look at the history, black churches really set the tone in the African American communities. Especially, it was the black church that helped, once blacks were freed from slavery, it was the church that got people together and helped them establish, a new way of living, post-slavery. It was a lot of the black churches that helped to start and build up these historical black churches. It was these black churches that really, helped build African American communities. So it's really disheartening to hear that, a church does not want to let this family hold the funeral simply because they're not members. Now, I can say truly that my church is not like that, because my pastor has had a lot of funerals for people who were not members, whether it's been, local funeral homes asking them to use the facility, or just families, that came to him because maybe they had a member that was, maybe their family member was, is currently a member of the church, but not necessarily the deceased person. And my pastor, he does funerals for those who are not members. So, he does treat a member versus non-member differently in terms of, honorariums and fees and fees. But our church have had a lot of, funerals. We have had weddings, and it consisted of people who are not members of our church. So that's very disheartening. But they're finally gonna go ahead and have the service on Saturday, and they can finally lay Kanika Jenkins to rest. This young lady has been deceased, I want to say, since September 10th. And here we are. I mean, she's not going to be buried to almost 20 days later. So hopefully, the family can have a peaceful, well-attended home going for Kanika. Hopefully we can get this autopsy stuff back so they can, finally just lay this young lady to rest and let her be at peace with God and move forward. So God bless them as they get ready for their arrangements this week. I can definitely know how they feel. I have been to, guys, 3 funerals in the last week, and that has been emotionally taxing. I had 2 family members pass days apart. One family member funeral was just this past Friday, and then I had another family member who funeral was a week ago Saturday, and then just yesterday, because this is Sunday night when I'm taping this, we had the funeral for my sorority sister. So they say death comes in threes, but honey, I just haven't had the experience that I had to go to that many funerals in a short amount of time. And I was just telling people, I need all y'all to live. I need y'all to live. I need y'all to roll on a little while longer, because this was a bit much. So I can just imagine what they're going through. It just hit me yesterday. And it was just like, life is so precious, and we have to, better take care of ourselves. Because of course, some of these deaths was, health related. We got to take better care of ourselves. We can't worry. We cannot, spend that time with our family and friends and cherish those moments, because you just never know. It's, as they say, death has no age. It's young people. The young lady, my sorority sister, she's 2 years younger than me. I'll be 37. She just had her 35th birthday and she passed away. So it's not even about age at a certain point. Yeah, it's just a lot. So yeah, my heart goes out to them, and just want to thank everybody. It's, a lot of people have been sending condolences to, my family and keeping us in prayers, and we definitely, thank you for your thoughts during this time. So with that, I'm gonna move on because I got a lot more material to cover. Okay, now we're moving to the wide world of sports. 45 done ticked everybody off, y'all. He done ticked everybody mad now. So I'm over here like, do we go ahead and lift this NFL boycott? Because now the NFL mad, the NBA mad, everybody and their mama is just mad. So let's go on. So we're going to start with what happened. So 45 was at a rally on Friday in Alabama to support some type of race. He made a comment about the players in the NFL who have been protesting the standing for the national anthem. Some have been doing it in protest of not signing Colin Kaepernick, and a lot of been doing it been taking a knee for what he originally took a lead on. It's just the injustice of the police and everything that happened with Charlottesville. That's part of it too. So 45 was response, and I quote, he said, to those who've been protesting and taking a knee, the sons of bees should be fired by the owners. These are his words, YouTube. So I don't know if you gonna flag me, but that's what he said. The sons of bees should be fired for taking the knee. Meanwhile, when he talked about these white supremacists in Charlottesville, they supposed to be outstanding, fine men and good people. But all of a sudden, here's some people who, are protesting peacefully and calmly, and nobody's getting hurt. And now they're sons of bees, because now it's not just about black people taking the knee. Now we got all walks of life taking the knees, and we have the owners being involved, and the executives and the coaches and all that. They're getting involved. The Pittsburgh Steelers coach, he decided not to. He remained in the locker room today during the game, and this is based on the news. I didn't watch any football. This is just based on things I saw that was trending. So he decided to not be out there for the the playing of the national anthem. So the NFL response to this, they said pretty much every team that played this Sunday had participated in some type of demonstration, whether that been, a few was taking knees, and then there was some teams and some groups were standing and locking arms as they were standing in solidarity for what was going on. And they even got this darn picture of Ray Lewis floating around. He on both knees, and of course the memes are going crazy, and he was the main one bashing Kaepernick. I'm like, how two-faced are you? He was the main one bashing Kaepernick and saying why he couldn't get hired, and I think he played a role with why the Baltimore Ravens didn't pick him up. So yeah, that's been crazy. So now people are saying, do we go ahead and break the boycott now that the NFL been made aware of what's going on and they have witnessed? There was a lot of teams and players that put out statements today. I was looking online, and I guess it's crazy, y'all. It's just so crazy how much this individual has been a mess affair. It's not even a year yet, and it's just been mess. I feel like nothing has got accomplished. It's been all this craziness, and the craziness continues because we go from the NFL to the NBA. So 45 rescinded Golden State Warriors player Steph Curry's invitation to the White House. Steph Curry said he was, he believed he was like don't believe the purpose, and he wasn't gonna go in the first place. So the Golden State Warriors are gonna meet to decide if they want to continue with this visit, because apparently it done rubbed the team as a wrong way. It rubbed the team the wrong way, and even LeBron James has a couple of players. LeBron James, not Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, several other players, celebrities have all stepped up in response to this. LeBron James, he tweeted this, and I quote, "You bomb." Steph said he was not coming, so there's no need to rescind the invite. Going to the White House was an honor until you showed up. So that's what LeBron James had, pretty much was his response. And then Trump did tweet it, like, if you don't want to come to the White House, then, don't do it. We're not going to waste time, in other words. And even there is word on the street that the North Carolina Tar Heels, who won the national college basketball championships, they're talking about possibly not going to the White House. I remember, growing up, and I was a big, still a big Bulls fan. I remember when, the Chicago Bulls used to go to the, White House, and I think it was Clinton's era when they pretty much won. And it was like a treat, and Obama had, there was several teams, Jackie Robinson baseball player team, and, everybody who won the championship during that time, they all came and, visit with the president, and just like it was real classy and an honor. That's just the thing you did. You won a championship. Now it's just been a big stink, because it started back with the Patriots, because you had a couple of Patriots players after they won Super Bowl say they didn't want to go. I don't know what was the consensus with the hockey team that won the Stanley Cup, but it's just been a big mess affair. And while, you know, Trump's over here talking about all this, who can come and do what the athletes, we need to be over there focusing about what North Korea gonna do. Because baby, we don't know. They got buttons too. It ain't looking good. So we need to be trying to get our life right. See, Obama knew how to smooth that stuff out with Korean. He knew how to make the peace with everybody. But now over here, 45 just making all types of enemies and frenemies and enemies and people who ain't about that life. So I digress. Another thing, the world poster came to an end on Saturday. It's Sunday night. It's going into September 25th. We still living. How about that? I'm religious. No one know for the day or the time that the rapture will come, and y'all know I'm religious, so yeah. But these people keep coming up with this, and they was like, oh, the world's gonna come to an end. I said, well, I got things to do. That's what the thing. Everybody kept saying, the world coming in, we got things to do. Or they said, let me get this last party. I went to a funeral, a food tasting event, and then I went to a wedding. So I had plenty to do on Saturday, so I didn't have time to think about none of that because we don't know the day or the time if it's gonna happen. So yeah, that's a mouthful for 16 plus minutes. So that is it. That is all. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for your support. Stay tuned for more videos. And my next video up is my birthday haul. Yay! It's my birthday. Countdown to 37. Have a good evening.